What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great week. Great start to your weekend. It was a long day for me. I'm not going to lie to you. I got to make a little lunchtime video. It was nice to see some of you. Dude, I was slopped up then, got even more sloppy, was just in so much mud and slop in that basement today. It was quite a day, freezing cold this morning, but then became a beautiful day. So I hope you enjoyed that beautiful day. Hope you enjoyed your week. Let's rock and roll, though, baby. We're here for Fan Friday, your show where you, the fan, get to ask any question, throw out any topic, and we're going to talk about it all. Obviously, Kevin Byard released today. We talked about that, the cap ramifications, what that means, what the Eagles cap looks like now. Talked about all kinds of things this week with the coaching staff, the NFL Combine. We heard from Howie and Nick. So let's get into it all, baby. I'm running on fumes. I'm not going to lie to you. But jumped in the shower, try to bring myself back to life, and I'm ready to rock and roll now. The Sixers are on right now, so don't be telling me about it. I'm going to be watching it as soon as I'm done here. But going to try to make this about a half hour. Going to try to ride. But look, there have been times where I've been able to keep going. But I got some things I still have to do tonight. So let's talk some birds, though, baby. Appreciate you all taking the time. But let's get it rocking and rolling. Let me jump over here to the chat. Yo, let's go, you sickos. We've got Tiffany, Teresa tuning in here. Hope you guys are having yourselves a great week. And I saw some of you earlier today as we talked about, Kevin Byard being released. This is something we had mentioned. Obviously, each year, guys are going to be able to, create cap space in some way. Some people you're going to let go and they don't create cap space, but I talk about these things each year. And we talked about Kevin Byard, right? This, $14 million cap hit he has, just not going to fly. So by releasing him, you save all that money. We talk about, the dead money is like 1 million. You've got 12 million. That you're 13 that is saved in cap space, but it's 12 you're saving there. So look, we're gonna have around $40 to $42 million in cap, and more moves are coming, restructures, extensions, things that will create more cap space. That go check out that video if you'd like. These moves will be coming, I promise you that. And maybe I'll have a little recap if I can find the time here. But yeah, these are things that are unfortunate, part of the business where Kevin Byard, you traded for him, coming back to Philly. Oh, great story, and doesn't look like the same player. Sure, you could look at this defense as a whole, pure ass. So it's unfortunate, but again, something had to happen with that cap hit. So maybe you look into free agency, you see who you could maybe grab, one of the top guys, Antoine Winfield. Maybe you go into the draft, maybe you don't add anyone, and then Kevin Byard's still out there. You bring him back on a cheaper deal. A lot of possibilities there, but this is something, we knew that was a possibility here. So no surprise. We know we need to get younger there. Now, Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown, you talk about Reed. I like him as, his potential to maybe grow more. That's great. But I think as that third safety, now Sidney Brown, he's going to be starting the season on the PUP list probably because he's still hurt. So that's unfortunate. Got to look into free agency. Got to look into the draft. I'm really excited to break down that position, especially now. And you got Tristan McCollum here. Obviously, at the end of the year, came on and he looked. Look, I like his athleticism. He looked good. But we've got a lot to overhaul here. And you've seen people for the last month. It's so funny. Oh, we're so doomed. We don't have that. It's like, dude, free agency didn't begin March 15th. And then the NFL draft is coming. We will be, and then you'll have more players after the draft, whether that be undrafted kids or guys in the, that next wave of free agency that haven't been signed. So whatever you choose to do there, the possibilities are endless for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, hey, we know that position needed change. We are seeing that change. So let's go. Now, we talked about, the coaching staff. Go check that video out. That, the whole coaching staff, every single piece of it we went over, and I can show you those graphics here real quick that we went over, but went through, talked about, which guys were, retained, who was returning at the same position. Some guys got new titles. Some are obviously new to the team in Kellen Moore. You see his staff, a lot of guys retained, brought a couple of his guys in Newsmeyer and Valero with him. But the rest is, guys we've had here. And on the defense, that's a much different picture. We talked about all of those guys. Go check that video out. Got the resumes for all of the new coaches there. Talked about, excuse me, who changed roles. And look, I'm excited about this team. So, changes are coming. We already saw the coaches, and obviously you never leave out the special teams, but a lot of changes are coming, guys. So expect that. Do not, fret. I see a lot of people upset about Byard. Look, man, I wish it would have panned out. You don't ever want to trade for something, but we were trading for him so we could try to win a Super Bowl. We didn't know we were going to fall apart like that, and it's unfortunate. But hey, let's go. We got to figure it out from here, and I'm excited, man. We went through the interior defensive line. We will be going through the edge rushers next. Then it will be linebackers, cornerbacks, and then safeties. In each show, I break down the Eagles' position, where our cap space is, the draft picks we have. So everything you need to know at each position will be out before free agency. And then it'll be the same exact thing for the draft. We'll break everything down. Then I'll do that stuff I do after those shows where I'd start, kind of counting you down to who my pick is, going for year 6 in a row, predicting who the Eagles select with their first pick. So we'll see what I can do here. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Sicko season is something I love. And it was crazy. We were going to lunch today. I looked at my phone and I was like, damn, Kevin Byard just got released. And it was like 5 or so minutes, after. But I was like, oh, I actually got to see something while I was at work. And I was like, I'm going to post about it. So I posted about it. And I'm like, dude, we got like 5 minutes. The one dude was still in the store. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump on live here with you guys. And it was nice. So whenever I can, I will be making videos throughout this entire Sicko season. I'm always looking forward to talking to you guys about the birds and always look forward to these Fridays, pushing through. And dude, I knew today was going to suck because, this basement is just mud. Like, dude, when it rained, it just made it. We had the sub pump down there. We were getting some of it up, but bro, it was just pure slosh. You guys saw me. Like, you couldn't do anything without getting covered in it all over my face. And I thought I got most of it off, but whoa, what a week. But I'm looking forward to continuing to get through these shows. I'm doing my best. So bear with me here. Appreciate all of you who are. It has been pretty intense past few weeks here. I'm not going to lie. Appreciate all of you reaching out during some of these things that have been going on. And look, I love all of you guys. You are family here. So I always appreciate you taking the time here. And look, I'll always have this Fan Friday. There will always be this weekly recap where if you miss anything, and you can always go to my YouTube and check it out. There's updated cap space. There is literally everything you need to know. I will always keep you updated. But let's get it going and see some more comments are over here. So let me jump over and let me hear what you guys got on your mind. If the Reddit rumors to Dallas are true, then I hope we can get Micah out of it. Rumor season. That's another video I made the other day. You're going to hear a lot of things throughout the offseason that people just continuously will make up. And hey, maybe at some point one of those things will happen, but I haven't heard anything about that, so we'll see. I don't think we're trading him to the Cowboys, but yeah. Letting go of Byard, lost out on the draft picks. We traded for him. No, I mean, you already lost out on the draft picks when you traded for him. And what this does is, as I explained, this gives you the cap space. So now you have $12 million more, where you can get a safety. You could try to get an Antoine Winfield, who's 10 times better, probably the best safety in the game. I don't know that we do that. I would be all for it, but you've got the money to do a lot of things right now. So that's what that does. And it gets you the ability to get younger. And as I mentioned, it's not that he can't come back, but I think they look to improve in other areas. If they don't, then maybe they bring him back. But go Birds! Appreciate you tuning in. I would like to see the Hassans. And look, we talked about this since last year. It's a contract year. You're always going to see this with people in their contract year. I would love to see, Devontae. We talked about Landon Dickerson, Milton Williams. I want to see them extended. Hassan Reddick, a different story. Is he restructured? Is he extended? I would like to see him extended. Team-friendly deal. Also giving him some upfront money. He's earned it. So give him a big, guaranteed bonus, but let his cap hit be smaller so you can still build, something special here. So don't listen to the media, man. They tell you we can't do this. We have to trade everybody. We got to do that. We don't have cap space. I see people just making up cap numbers, like 700 different cap numbers, and it's like, well, you just leave this to me, man. But it's crazy out there, man. It is truly crazy. Rumors are Swift going to Commanders. That someone just literally made that up. There's no talks of that happening. People will literally. This is that time of year, and I know a lot of you guys follow that kind of stuff, but I don't ever make videos like other people will. I'm not going to report that as news or anything because it's just not. And that's not to knock you guys. I'm just saying I prefer, like, I'm only going to make videos so that way you know when I make a video, oh, okay, this is what's actually happening. Like, if I don't make a video about it, then I can assure you that it's just not happening. So it's every year I've been doing this, man. It's funny. And I'm literally the counteraction to it. And you see so many different people trying to be just like me now. And that's great. Follow my footsteps. It's awesome. But I'm just telling you, like, it's been bad for years. Like, the media has no idea what they're talking about. And they just make stuff up because they know they can get people, oh, we're trading for Derrick Henry. And then everyone's pissed when we don't trade for Derrick Henry. Everybody's always mad because all these things don't happen. And it's like, well, wild idea, but I just wouldn't listen or follow people that have absolutely no idea what they're talking about and never get anything right and always lie to you. That's just me. I don't listen to any of it because I can form my own opinions by doing the work. And I know you guys love the work, you sickos. That's what you're here for. So that's what I do. You know, I like that you guys come here and you know that my work is not tainted. You know, I'm not going to allow other people's dumb shit to alter what I talk about or say, you know, and that's what Fan Friday's for, though. Like, I want you to bring that stuff up, like the Commanders, the Cowboys stuff, like Luffy and Tiffany here. I want you to. It's just so crazy to me that the media gets away with this stuff non-stop, dude. And this is my escape. So this is literally why I created this place, because I was like, oh, well, if no one else is going to do this, I'm going to do it. And just happened to be good with the cap stuff, with the draft stuff, and we added everything we could to it. So I'm going to do my best to keep counteracting all of it. You guys know we laugh because for them, it's rumor season. For me and you guys, it's, oh, that's right, sicko season. And that's what it's all about, man. For those of you who truly love the game, not this weirdo clickbait stuff, just making stuff up. Everybody hates everything. AJ Brown sucks. And it's just it's childish stuff, man. And I don't get it. Full of lies. That's why, hey, you know it, dude. And you see how many different content creators, how many people do you know that now talk exactly like me? We're going to change the game. The media is lying and we got to get the truth out there. Like, yeah, dude. And for years, all those content creators did was just literally repeat. Just take Twitter posts and show them to you guys. This is what's happening. And none of that stuff ever happens. And it's like, dog, why are we doing this? And finally, The Rock has come back. No, I'm sorry. Wrong show. Anyways, I've got lost there. It's just people finally see the media just trying to get your clicks. They're trying. I'm not just like out here saying there's not good reporters. There's not good other content creators out there. There are. I'm just saying we are it's overbearing how much negativity based off of absolutely nothing. Like, they literally just make shit up out of thin air, throw crap on the wall, hope it sticks. That's what we're dealing with. Now I've got to deal with 3,000 people commenting on my videos, pissed off. Everybody's mad at me because I'm telling them that's not how it works. Here, let me help you by understanding the cap. How dare you tell me I don't know how this works? And it's like, well, dog, I'm talking to you within this conversation, and I see that you indeed do not know how this works. That's why I am explaining it, and it's never to be a dick. I'm literally trying to help change the game by helping people understand that shit they're telling you out there is based off of absolutely nothing that they understand. Don't play the game, have no clue how it's played, have no clue how outside the game it works. Don't treat the players like human beings. It's weird as hell to me, but I'll continue stomping right on them, as we like to call in these parts, taking them to the woodshed, baby. Let's go. And yeah, the fans are nuts, dude. And you saw, I think it was Slay and Steven Nelson, where I know it was. I saw earlier today, people were freaking out. They were saying about Philly. And look, I've been calling people out for years. You know, I have this new sect of fans, and they get so mad at me. How dare you? We always boo. And as I explained to them, no, You don't understand us. We diehards are insane. We're going to hold our team accountable. We will let you know. Difference is we're not booing just because we don't like that our quarterback is not our little white ginger Jesus. No, we actually support our players. We actually get behind, and I just happen to know the game, so I help explain how Jalen Hurts will develop, how we're going to trade for A.J. Brown, DeAndre Swift. There's a reason I'm able to tell you guys this stuff before it happens, because I know what I'm doing here. I mean, it's just a fact at this point, and watching them, it's clear that the fact of the matter is they don't know what they're doing. And that's not to be a dick. That's just a fact of the matter. All right. I just don't understand where the negativity, like why you have to be negative because you don't understand something, and I explain that all the time. Ignorance, there's no excuse. And it's just, people get mad at me. Well, I want to be mad. I hate the Eagles. It's like, well, then this isn't the place for you, man. I love the Eagles. And even when they could be 0-17, dog, I'm still going to ride with my birds. That's just, we're different. We diehards, we sickos, we're just different, man. And that's okay. This isn't for everyone. And I try to explain that to people throughout the years, 37 years of being an Eagles fan. I can assure you, this is not the fan base for everyone. This is not the team for everyone. It is tough. And if you are not tough, if you are a little bitch who gives up at every turn, I fire everyone, cut them all. Yeah. This is not the team for you. You're more, that sounds like you should be for the Cowboys, right? That's what kind of fan that is. And just a lot of people aren't built for it. So they get offended by that stuff. But the facts will hurt people's feelings. And that's just the way the world works, man. But yo, Troy, my man. Hey, man, sorry I didn't see earlier during my lunch break today. You saw the sun was blinding me. I was looking at your comments. I only saw the part where you said happy birthday to me. It's not my birthday, Wheels, you son of a bitch. But I didn't realize while I was live. I did afterwards. A happy birthday to your son, man. I really appreciate you tuning into that. Try to make a quick one, but you guys are awesome. Always tuning in when you can. If we could trade Maddox and Slay, is that possible? There's a lot of dead money. Well, Maddox, we talked about. You could save money by restructuring, extending, or trading him. A lot of possibilities. I expect something to happen with Maddox. I don't know that he has to be gone because we had so many injuries at nickel last year. I'd like to have him here. So don't think you move on from him. And Slay, too much dead money. It's good to have good corners. So I wouldn't get rid of either of them. You got Isaiah Rodgers coming here. So I think he can start with those other two. James Bradbury, we'll see what becomes of him. You got young guys like Ringo, Ricks, who will be fighting for jobs. I'm all about it, man. Love the cornerback room here, but we could always add. We could always trade somebody. You never know what could happen. All the fans went crazy about the Slay interview, like he has a point, but they call him soft. Yeah, they're soft. Exactly. So that's what's funny about it. And it's like, hey, man, I don't think he's telling you like you shouldn't boo and stuff. And maybe like I didn't catch all of it, but it's when you're doing it. Like people are just booing all the time. I hate Jalen Hurts. I would go to games for years and I hate you. You support Jalen Hurts. Took forever to get everyone on board the Hurts train. But dog, it's unbearable for us diehards, people that love the Eagles. Like, dude, we bitch at the Eagles. We don't join up with Cowboys fans and whine. It's weird stuff, dude. And if somebody sucks or needs to be fired, oh yeah, we're gonna let them know. But the whole like you have a bad game, so everybody's got to be fired and cut, like that mentality. Like it's just like you could tell these people have never played sports, and if they did, they probably quit or rode the bench because that is not a winning mentality. So whatever, man. People are crazy. They're always crazy, upset about something. Kalen Bullock, safety. Hey, man, I'll get into all that stuff. Don't you worry. But we're going to be looking into a lot of safeties now, man. And it's your birthday. That's what's up. Happy birthday to you. Well, it's a joke every damn day now for Wheels because DeAndre Swift, that little mix-up before. But a very happy birthday to you, my man. Run a young secondary and pay the linebackers. Well, we've got veterans there, so I like it. I like Slay, Maddox. I like Rodgers, so I'm very excited about getting Rodgers, and I'm excited about developing the young guys. I think Vic Fangio is going to do some special things here. 23, you old son of a bitch. To be 23 again. But happy birthday to you, my friend. Appreciate you taking the time. Hope you're having a great Friday, great birthday, and let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. I got about 10 minutes left here, so whatever's on your minds, we got Nina in here. Let's go. Happy Friday to you. We were talking about the Byard stuff, talking about the coaches. We talked about, look, the combine's going to come up, and we'll talk about all that stuff. I'm not I tell you guys when we talk to certain players, but as I always make the joke, we're going to talk to every effing player there, right? You're going to see, oh, the Eagles interview. Why didn't we draft him? It's like, dude, it's just part of the process. But the weekly recap here, I always enjoy. And I always enjoy coming here, taking all your questions, comments, everything on your mind. So I appreciate you guys. I am truly beat up, though, running on fumes, as they like to say. But hope you're having a great week, Nina. If you guys, I told you earlier in the video on my lunch break today, I didn't have any kind of time to create those graphics to show you the cap space and everything, but you're going to have around 42 million. And I will get all that stuff together for you this weekend. I'll get the edge rusher stuff out there. I will get everything I can to you. I promise you I will. We'll keep on this sicko season. And I'm going to keep fighting through, man. I don't know how. Like, I don't even know what sleep is anymore. Just trying. And I knew it too. I was like, man, with free agency and the draft, like with the amount of graphics and the things I make, like, oh my God, I get off work and then I just start working again. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, let me create these 90 things. And my brain's already fried. Like, I'm seriously, I can feel it. Like, my eyes are getting heavy. I'm like, damn. Well, a lot of them. And we talked about the positions of need. You can go check out that video. And we talked about a lot of them that I feel are important, but you could have a cornerback that's really good. And if he's available, I wouldn't mind taking him. But that's obviously not a very important position, just like with D tackle. Not an important, position. But if there's somebody that's a stud, you like them, you want to add to the mix, trade somebody, whatever, man. There's so many options. But as I tell you guys every year, I will break that down throughout these next few weeks, next couple of months. We will get into everything. Now, the reason I stopped giving away all of my information is because there's just way too many people that take all of my content. So therefore, they're going to have to come up with their own opinions on who the Eagles are going to draft, all that stuff. And, it's always funny once I get to those positions, once I make my video, they're going to start talking about those people. So we'll go through free agency. We'll get through the draft. I promise you, you guys will know. And if you just listen to everything I say, I'm not trying to be short with you guys, not trying to be a dick. I'm literally just trying to protect my work. And you guys will hear me talk about this stuff, but I will break this stuff down into detail. And as we get closer, after I've thrown that stuff out, I will give you more of what I'm thinking as we get to it, because it's just been completely unacceptable the last few years to watch people just take my stuff, be able to grow their brand, make all this money, get all these jobs with my work. So I'm just not allowing it. Now, the one option was to turn this channel into like monetize, where you got to pay for that kind of stuff, make those videos, cost you money. That's dumb as shit to me. I'm not going to do that, but we do it in a manner where if you listen to what I say, you will always know where my head is at, where I think the Eagles should be. And there's already videos as to what positions, where I have the positions of strength, what draft picks we have. And you'll hear in all of those videos, everything that I, have going on up here. And there's a lot. I just can't seem to get it all together at all times. Let's be real. Check this phone real quick here and I'll get right back to you. But keep the questions coming. Got about 5 minutes left. 5 minute on the board. Where are we at here? Oh, you son of a biscuit. Okay. Oh. Ricky Council's doing something, isn't he? Don't get me pissed off. All right. So, I will definitely do that. And you guys know that whenever I can, if anything happens, and it just happened to be perfect timing on my lunch break today to make that video. But I will continue to get this stuff out as soon as I can. All of the information, the cap information. I know a lot of people give you that misinformation, wrong numbers, all that stuff. Don't worry. You can always come to me. I will always be here. And if you missed anything, comment on something, reach out. I will always get back to you. You just got to tell me. Like, if you message me and I haven't seen it, just tell me, comment something. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm ignoring you. It's literally, I don't even know how I think, like my family's coming home soon. And I try to spend that free time with them. And like, I'm creating graphics half the time or, working out that, so, but you guys are family too. And I never, ever, ever am going to leave you hanging. So, look, I love you guys. I appreciate all of you. And, again, a happy birthday to you, my man. And, you know it. You know it. So I just won't allow it anymore. They have to wait for it to come out, and then we know where it comes from, right? And look, I'll be watching as soon as I'm done here. But I had a DFS game played today, and I had Ricky Council in, but he was the same price as Moses Moody and the same price as Gary Payton, his son, Gary Payton's son. But speaking of Gary Payton, Gary Payton. How funny is that? But look, I almost played him, and they've got some injuries to the Warriors, so I just was like, but I just felt Ricky might have a good game due to, I think Oubre was going to be out. Last time I checked, he was possibly out, so that's why I was thinking that way. But I saw right before I got on Bamba, so I like threw him in. But Lowry was starting too, so I'm really intrigued to see how this game is going with this new lineup here. But yeah, Nina, I'll be checking it out. I know you are 4 for 4 as well. Nobody get mad at me. I know some people, it's 5 for 5. Look, man, I don't watch soccer. I didn't grow up watching soccer. I didn't grow up saying 5 for 5. I just didn't. It was 4 for 4. The only 5 I said was Donovan McNabb. Okay, I'm old. That's how I roll. And I'm not against soccer. You guys like that stuff? Hell yeah. I don't care if you're into ballet. Dude, you could be into tennis, badminton. I do not care. Live your life, brother, sister, whatever, dragon. I don't care what you are. Let's go. But I love to see the love being shared. And yo, Brian, my man, appreciate you tuning in, dude. Always here for Fan Friday. It's always depending on when the hell I get off and everything chaotic going on. But I'm a hurting pup today. Real hurting. Some of those effing mats we had to lay down because it was so muddy are really effing heavy, especially when they got mud on top of them, and you got to move them into the yard so that the cement truck can pull up and the chute is all the way down. It was insane, man. Today was insane. But I appreciate you, dude. I made a video at my lunch telling you guys. I was happy I could because I'm like, man, that would have been, I was like, that's weird how that worked, right? Like, that would have been major news that I missed out on because like 5 minutes later, I'm not looking at my phone and I'm back to work, and that's that, but crazy timing, was able to make a video. So I always will when I can, guys. And I told you, if it's the weekday early in the day, I'm not always going to be able to talk to you, but I will try to make a post when I see it. I'll do what I can when I can. And there's always videos. If you miss a live video, for me, before I started really using YouTube, like I didn't realize, like you go to my homepage, there are live videos. There are just videos with a lot of information. There are the playlists that'll direct you to, okay, these are all the roster moves that have been made this offseason. Oh my God, every coach that we've hired, all of the coaches, the coaching staff, a whole video of just that. You've got the show me the money. So all the cap space, explaining how cap space works. I mean, everything you sickos, your heart's desire is there, man. Like it's there for you. So, woo! I do my best though, but Brian, I really appreciate that, brother. I do. Oh my God, my neck. I'm seriously really. I'm gonna be hurting this weekend, but a good day, a good day's work. It felt good, getting paid. It felt, like I earned it. Like let's go. Got a little extra bonus for today because worked so hard. I mean, you guys, if you saw the video, you saw I was literally looked like. I mean, the other guy looked like he did a belly flop into the effing mud, the one guy. So it was pretty funny, but hey, I appreciate that. Definitely check those other videos out. We've got every position on offense out. So quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, offensive line. So those videos, you get everything explained. Who the Eagles have under contract? Who are the reserve future guys? Who are the free agents at that position? Then you talk about every single free agent, whether that's exclusive rights, restricted or unrestricted. I explain all of those. And then I give you my top fits at every effing position. Put a lot of work into those ones. So please go check those out and let me know what you think about them. If you like them, you can always comment on them and talk some birds with me because that's just what I'm all about. And I know you sickos are the same, and love to see you guys sharing that love. I'm a 3 kind of fan, no doubt. And yeah, I know a lot of people don't like certain sports and this and that, and no doubt that's cool. I grew up, I enjoyed, and let's go. We've got Liz in the building. I'm 4 for 4. I grew up loving all of it, man. I am a big fan. Obviously, Eagles take precedent over all of it, but it's Phillies, Sixers, and that's a tough one for me. I think as I've gotten older, weirdly enough, I don't like Sixers kind of grew more like, I don't know, but then Phillies, I love them both. And then the Flyers I love as well, but it's tough to really, people ask me to rank them. I'm like, dog, I mean, I love them all, but the Eagles are number one. Let's just put it that way. And that's just how my blood runs, baby. A little bit of orange in there. Got some red and blue, and then, of course, green, baby. So I hope you're all having a great Friday. I hope you're having a great week. Hope your weekend, you got some great plans, or maybe you're doing absolutely nothing all about it. Let's go. I would like to do that, but that's not going to happen. I pray for a day like that. Like, I just want a day where I just do nothing. Like, maybe watch a movie or play a video game or do something. And there are nights I get to watch stuff with the family, do stuff. Like, I'm not saying that, but I mean, like, just play a video game, like, not do anything, but just be locked in. No dog going crazy. All the, I don't know, man. I guess, if I didn't work, have to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I probably could try to stay up. But when I stay up, I'm making graphics. Like, I can't just ever give myself a break. I'm like, well, I could be getting this together. And, when football's going on, it's like, oh, there's always something going on in the week. And I have those, shows that are set up like every effing day to give you guys all the stuff you need to know for the games. And then the off season, I tell you, like, it's almost like more insane because I always give myself work. I give myself this list of shows I want to do. And it's like, there's more shows than like days, dude, like, like I could do this because I know that things are going to happen. Like, I'm going to have to do live videos. I'm going to have like Fan Friday, we're now on days, you guys know, like, if something happens on a Friday, I'm not going to be like, nope. There will always be a video for that. So you saw that one on my lunch break. Obviously, no graphics, but I explained how the cap works, all that stuff. I'm always going to do that. Every move, every signing, all that stuff. And if there's, like, in the all season with stuff like this, the reason you're not going to see the numbers right now, like, usually if you guys are part of the Sicko Nation here, that I give you the numbers most of the time. The league year has not began yet. So I'm not getting these numbers from the people. They will come out like days later sometimes, next day sometimes. But once the league year begins, I'm creating that chart where it has the top 51. You'll know everyone that is, costing us money, where their cap it is, blah, blah, blah. I explain all of it, dude, all of it. And I'll keep you up to date with that stuff because I love doing that. And I know you sickos enjoy it. But that's all I've got for you tonight. I truly appreciate you guys taking the time on this Friday night. Again, a big happy birthday, a shout out to Luffy. And speaking of birthdays, my man Wheels, if you're watching this later, hope all is well. Hope that you are on the mend. Hopefully the doctor's got some great news for you. We're all praying for you, throwing out those good vibes, my man. We miss you. Hope all is well. And Liz, hope all is well with the family. China, keep kicking ass in school. Let's go. We're all proud of you. True, my man, over in Germany, I saw a comment from you the other day. We miss you too, brother. And I know you're a busy man. Getting your feet settled there in Germany. We are all proud of you, dude. Keep riding. We're looking forward to getting a day where we can all talk to you. Maybe this weekend, maybe we'll have an early Sicko Sunday. See if maybe we can get Drew to show up. He's on a 6-hour time difference. So right now it's about what? We're looking at 2 in the morning almost for him. So I'm sure he's in bed, but he is a sicko. We never know. But look, each and every one of you that tuned in, Tiffany, Nina, Luffy, all of you that take the time to reach out, Brian, the kind words. And look, those of you who bought yourselves some on the road to victory Sicko season merchandise. Oh my, the pictures, the videos you're sending. Daniel, Jimmy. I think that you guys, Will, my man, there are a few I've got. I would like to, ask you guys if you don't mind. I'm going to make a post about that. You guys are awesome. I cannot thank you enough for the support. But for those of you who did tune in, Teresa, Lil G, I know you were in here. Troy, my man, was in here. And Troy, I hope your son has a happy birthday tomorrow, my man. Luffy, keep it real tonight, my man. Stay safe. Have a great time. And anybody else, I'm sorry if I forgot you. I am a High Plains drifter. But, I thank you so much for the support, Tiffany. Looking forward to seeing those pictures. You guys don't have to send me pictures. I was asking you to see them while you're wearing them, to stick them where you're sticking them, take a picture, and you guys have been following through with that. I love it. You could just lay it down if you want. You don't have to you don't have to show your face. I don't care, whatever you want to do. I think it's so awesome. You guys love that stuff. I hope people, while you're wearing it, what the hell is sicko season? You some kind of weirdo? You're damn right I am. I'm weird about my birds because I love talking about them every second of every day. That's right. And look, Will, part of the group here, talked about he's going to Vegas this weekend, got his shirt. He's going to rock it, take pictures in Vegas with the shirt. My shirt's going to Vegas before I do. I love every second of saying that. I don't love the fact that it went before me, but I love that it's going to be in Vegas. And I know he's going to be spreading the word. I love it. You guys, there's like a bunch of different options. There's like the baseball tees. You can get hoodies, T-shirts, mugs, stickers. Some of you are getting all that, man. Too awesome. And I'll let you know the next time that there is a sale, because I want you guys to look, I told you, I make $1 off of each sale. It is not a big deal to me. I want you to have the merchandise you want. Don't just buy them because, you wait till it's on sale, wait till whatever, and rock it proud, man. If you don't like something, let me know. I'll make something better. And I've been, working on a couple that I think you guys are going to like. I really, really like a couple of the ones that I have put together. So I'll let you guys see them then. I'll let you know before I put them out. So that way you guys get ready. If you want to buy anything, that way you're getting it for the like $15 rather than the 20. I think it's like $22, but when it's on sale, it's like 16. So you get $6 off there. That's a big hell yeah for me, baby. All about it. Over 25% there, almost 30% off. So I think that's like what, 27, 28%. Regardless, all the other stuff's on sale. It gives you like 3 days, but then they do like random sales. So I'll let you know as best as I can as we get more merchandise. That way, like there's a shirt you didn't get before. If it's on sale again, oh shit, let me grab that. You like a certain shirt you have, you now want a mug of it. Whatever, dude. You guys are too effing cool for me, man. And I love each and every one of you for all of the support. I hope you have yourselves a great Friday, a great rest of your night. I'll be getting out that Edge Rushers video. We'll be talking about everything you need to know. And I even brought this one with for the interior D-line, and you'll see it for edge rushers and linebackers, just to explain who people are and where they play, so that we're not getting confused that Hassan Reddick is an off-ball linebacker or Josh Sweat is an interior defensive lineman. That is not what they do. So go check out that interior defensive line video. Expect the rest of them. I'll give you some cap space updates with all the fancy pictures and all that stuff you guys like. I'll keep you up to date this weekend. Anything crazy happens, I will let you know. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!